Welcome back to a little bit more of The Messenger. I kind of hope that they sometime soon will implement rebindable keys. They haven't done that yet. So for now I still need to use auto hotkey to play. So. We have just arrived in the Tower of Time, and if you would like to not have too many spoilers, Adam, I recommend you, well, stop watching for now. Because this might be interesting to just experience yourself, just saying. And thank you, Thorgrim. I hope you have a nice day as well. Alrighty, aside from that, I'm just going to go ahead and actually double check how much did the other stuff cost anyways. Hi. Need anything? Chat. What do you want to chat about? Any stories to share? Do you have any stories to share? Of course, here's one for you. There once was a servant who didn't know how to read. The day came where his master asked him to read something for her, to which he replied, "I'm sorry, my lady, I can't read." That reply immediately got him fired. So he went out in the streets looking for a tea house to relax and accept the bad news. When he couldn't find any, he reckoned he probably wasn't the only one to which there was a tea house in his small town, so he opened up his own. It really picked up, so he built many more and became rich in the process. One day, his accountant asked him to review a piece of document, to which he replied he didn't know how to read. The accountant, who couldn't believe his ears, said, "If you became a millionaire without knowing how to read, just imagine where you would be if you could read." "Oh, I know exactly where I would be," the rich man replied. "I would be a servant." The end. Why? I don't see how this applies to my adventure. It doesn't, just for the story. More like the long version of when life gives you lemons. Alright, since you don't seem to appreciate me sharing some clear material for your next party, I suggest you move along. Alrighty, fair enough. Power sense. So 250 and 250 I need for the next three upgrades that are interesting to me. So in the meantime, I guess I'm just going to visit various places and try to figure out where things are. I found one more note in this area over here. And apparently this opens up from the other side, which kind of makes me think I have to go through this one here somehow in order to get to that other side. I forgot I could float. Oh wow, I'm getting back here. That's interesting, because I guess that was my last checkpoint. Very interesting indeed. So there was a thing up there. I need to get used to this entire deal again. Alright, getting the health back here. Good start indeed. So my goal is to get all the way to the right side, I guess, in order to enter the next zone. Apparently over there was another green thing, but there's an exit at the bottom that I couldn't use before. So let's try to get to that, I would say. You can see the Metroid part of this game, which, if you were to play this game from the beginning, it might not be immediately apparent that there's this kind of part as well, honestly. In fact, it isn't. Well, it kind of hints at it a little bit, but there's a bit of a twist to it. So where are we here? We can go for the right side. I've not been in this underground section yet without having... or being in the 16-bit era, so to speak. So I guess we're going up here for now. Alright, we have enough to mark the interesting locations on the map now. I know this is probably reasonably accurate for how muffled music and sound would be, but might be a bit too strong with that in my taste. Oh, I didn't have to go through there because there's an exit over there, or a path through the tree. So pretty sure this is where I came from. Alright, this is where I originally emerged from, so I could have gone through the portal instead, which would have been faster, after all. I really like this music. It's pretty neat. So, a bit to the right, all the way over here to the right in fact, there should be an entrance to the top apparently, according to the map anyways. I may need this guy for it. Ouch. Oh, there we go. I couldn't go up there before, I remember that. I wanted to go up there, but it just didn't work. How do I... Well, I think I see. Oh, I did not mean to land on that. Maybe that's the idea? It's kind of hard to tell. It does start on the left side, which is a bit strange. Usually the game applies or tries to make it so you can catch an early cycle. Maybe I'm misinterpreting how to do this. Or maybe they just want to give you enough time to do this. Or something, I don't know. Probably making this more complicated than it needs to be to... But it works. Yes, I can jump down through, but when I did that just earlier, it appeared to be too slow to get onto the next platform, but I probably just jumped down too late, which is the most likely explanation for that. So we can go down here. Thanks to the map, I actually don't have to guess anymore where I can and cannot go to. So what's the point of this? I could have just dropped down on the left and been safe. Oh, that's a lower entrance to the catacombs, it looks like. The catacombs are not normally the second area, are they? You normally fall down. Oh, that's right. After the first area, I did fall down into the catacombs at the end. So this is a bit different, I guess. So we are kind of in a different entrance here than before. The can only dash forward, it looks like. Do I want to go up? I don't know. Let's just stay down here for now. I don't have no idea where I'm going. This game looks legit like a Ninja Gaiden / Metroidvania style game. Yes. Fun fact, the Metroidvania parts does not immediately appear. In fact, there's a bit of a twist to it. Now that you already know about it though, it's just kind of like, I guess I'm not really spoiling much on there. Yes, it's actually really neat how it does that, because I did not necessarily expect it. So I guess I just went over there and down. Oh. Oh. I need to go back. So what I just realized is that... Ow. You can damage boost into spikes. I just learned that. Whatever. So what I basically just learned is that this game has more to offer than I initially thought it did. That's a short version, I guess. The sound change on the water was fun the first 2 times and annoying after. Yeah, that's what I meant earlier, where I think the sound is a bit too muffled for my taste. So, down there I can change area, but I actually wanted to open up this section here, I think. Did I need anything? Right, I can upgrade the power sense. Adds a counter to the world map for the amount of power seals left in each area. And focused power sense. Marks the location of all power seals in the area map. Sweet, thank you. So, that means this thing did not open yet from the other side, which means I need to actually continue exploring. I thought this would be the area where I would be able to open up that gate from this other side. But apparently not. Alrighty, now we can see the power seals directly on the map. So I could switch to the old version if I wanted to. Not sure I want to do that. Oh. And I'll see you guys. Also all damage. I wonder whether they could set an option to... Oh, that actually hit me. Okay. To reduce the muffling in water. That'll be kind of neat. Whoopsie. Oh, not good. Well, I got my health back already. Oh my goodness. Playing like a dirt right now. That's okay. Just getting back used to it. So you have to go a little bit further to the left. I did not expect that to initially hit me when I went straight down there. The hitbox is a bit wider than one tile. When you're swimming like that. It might generally be wider than one tile, but I don't actually know that. I've never really paid attention to it up until now. Alright, now we're going somewhere. So I guess all the way down, right, and up. There's face changes over there. Oh, there's a force exchange. I couldn't go to the left, I guess. So I would imagine that the part of, or the main puzzles are going to be trying to get to the individual areas in the correct timeline, so to speak. So that's another switcheroo thing. I've never been to the right side, so I have to backtrack in order to go down there now, because the water apparently goes all the way. This still seems like death. Oh. There we go, that's what I need to do. Is this where... maybe... now that we are basically in the future, all the bosses that we've met are going to have something else now. Because we never killed them. Let's see, is this... the Dark Cave? I can't latch onto there. I can't see anything.